Okay, can you hear me now? What the shiznits is up with that? Can you hear me? I mean, what the heck? Can you hear me? Am I back? Okay, it was not my internet. My camera decided to, or my camera decided to stop working. Now my volume was off. Had nothing to do with YouTube, had nothing to do with my Wi Fi, had nothing to do. I don't know what happened. I didn't touch a thing. So I don't know. But I just messaged a bunch of people letting them know that I'm back. So hopefully people will get back here. But yes, yes, yes. Yay, found you. I can hear you. Okay, good. Maybe you got hacked. No, I didn't. So shh. I'm staying positive that I didn't. But anyway, no idea. That was the weirdest thing because my Wi-Fi was showing it was full. It had my when then a notification came up saying it was trying to reconnect me. It was trying to reconnect my camera, but yet my camera settings were totally fine. There was nothing saying that my camera wasn't working or something. So yeah, a friend of mine used to do that to me all the time. Anyway, so I don't understand. I'm glad you guys are coming back. Let me see. I had a couple people respond to me. What happened? I have no idea. Um, Camera and um, microphone stopped working. That's craziness. Anyway, okay, so I wanted to. He would flip my screen upside down, turn my camera on, all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past some people, but um, I don't know. Maybe an update, like somehow, because my computer had updated before. Maybe some. I don't. I have no idea. I mean, I've had it where my microphone has been turned off, but typically that's after some kind of an update to the system. Miley, stop. Miley, do I need to grab some toys to throw at you? She's licking her knee like crazy. Um. Anyway, why did my timer not go off for? Oh, because I don't have that timer set on. Anyway, so I hope I'm back, like for good. I did want to. I am not saying this. I am not saying this. I've got thunderstorms here, so thought it was my Wi-Fi. Nope, it was me. Um, I'm not saying this because I am wanting you. I'm mentioning that I'm going to mention somebody's name in particular because she didn't realize how the drawings work. Um, but since you didn't know how the drawings work, just as an FYI, you asked me, are you supposed to give super chats? You're not supposed to do anything. If you want to help, the way the drawings work with the super chats, as a member, you only get in once because you are one person and you have one entry as a member. But with super chats, super stickers, super thanks, whether if you do one super chat in the month, you're in the drawing one time. If you do it 3 times, you're in the drawing 3 times. If you do any one of those 20 times, you're in the drawing 20 times. Wanda, Amy, well, actually, many of you tend to end up being in there multiple times, which is why I sometimes feel bad when they win both, because oftentimes they're super chatters as well as members. But then I just do more drawings because that's just, yeah, what I do. Anyway, so I just wanted to give that update. Not to do any more, just so you know how the drawings work, since you weren't aware of how the drawings work. Watching ads for you because I suck up. Leanne, you are just too funny. Anyway, I'm just opening up a new bottle of stuff that we got today from my mom. So just give me 1 second because I have to go take it to her. But I want to take her temperature because I'm hoping it went down a little. It wasn't. It wasn't like an actual temperature, like, but it was just slightly elevated from her normal. Um, and we need to just watch that because a lot of times the only way to tell if there's an issue with chemo patients is if there's a fever. Going to go back to watching on TV and that comment. Okay, Becky, no problem. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yep, Natalie, I had no idea about doing super chats because my card just started allowing me to do it. Yes, exactly. Where's Pink Kelly? I don't know. I texted her to let her know, but she hasn't responded. Sin. I forgot. Light goes off at midnight. Hopefully you guys can see me, but thank you so much, Sin. I greatly appreciate it. I wasn't saying it for you guys to send stuff. I was just, because Kelly wasn't aware, I wanted to make sure she knew. But thank you very, very much. I love you too, my sweet friend. So Sin is going on the list for, I knew my alarm was going to go off, for June. I keep forgetting we're in June, but all right, let me go take my mom her meds really quick, and then I'll be back and we'll continue with I Wish I Didn't Know until we switch over to like totally 80s. Hi, Sin. Sorry I didn't say hi earlier. Hi, Kelly. I had to start it. Oh, wait, I'm in live chat. I didn't even remember to put it in live chat, I don't think. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, was sitting too long. Hold on. My camera, all of a sudden, I'm in the middle of the live. They can hear me, but they couldn't see me. And then my sound stopped working. Yeah, well, hold on, guys. Okay. Hold on. I'm not quite done with my mom yet because she just wants me to cut something in half really quick. What have you guys been talking about? Are you talking about me behind my back? Okay, I'll be here. I'm here now. Am I here? Do you see me? Do you hear me? Is everything working okay? Uh-oh, that's not going to be even. I hate pill cutters because it doesn't matter what the heck I do. Oh, shit. Not only did it do it unevenly, it crunched half of it or part of it. Oy. I'm running out of battery power in daylight. I'm probably just going to finish out this row. I'm frustrated with how much I'm not getting done, stupid body. Aw, Doris, I'm so sorry. I have to go home. Really need to focus. No, we're going to be playing. Okay, I understand. I'm not going to be a bad influence. Doris, I feel you. It's very frustrating, and I want to buy. I'm working now. It's working now. Okay, thank you. Sending lots of love and prayers to you all. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate it. Same to you. They can be so stupid, Doris. Our bodies can let us down sometimes. See you next time. Yes, I know. I need a pill cutter. Keep forgetting to buy one. Some of them suck, but some are good. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm coming. Ow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know she's frustrated with stuff, so by Wanda, my stupid body feels like a prison. I'll miss you too, Wanda, big time. Found you, yay! Yep, I hear you, Kelly. Amy, she's giving mom meds. Thank you, boo. Amy, we were hiding. Yeah, I told her. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to this. If you guys want, do you guys want to get back to trivia? That's so sad. I was up to like 25 likes or thumbs up before. Now I only have 6. Stupid. Well, in this case, my computer was messed up, but yeah. Anyway, you guys want to continue on with the trivia? Yes, no, maybe so. You can't hide from me. I told them not to hide. Okay, I guess I would be the one that would be hiding, right? All right, yes. Does that mean you lost your thumbs from before? No, it's part of because this is going to be 2 separate videos. So the first one has those likes and everything, and then this one is it's a separate one. So, yeah. I mean, with more likes, the way it's supposed to work, the more that's why we always ask for like or thumbs up, is because the more thumbs up, the more likely it'll be passed on to YouTube that people are here and that type of thing. But you can only get thumbs up from people that are here. So I think we were at like maybe 10 before things went wonky, but yeah. Anyway, okay, so let's get back to this. So back to the pregnant thing. Pregnant women are more than 42% more likely to be involved in which type of accidents? A, falling and breaking bones, B, getting into car wrecks, C, choking, or D, being badly burned. Well, that's good. They still count. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It just is a separate video. But yes, absolutely. It's 100% good that they count. I already forgot what the letter was. No, it is not C. It's not D. So it's either A, falling and breaking bones, or B, getting into car wrecks. A or B? I actually have no idea. It's not A, C, or D. Yes, Sin got it. It's B, getting into car wrecks. I sometimes wish that they would give an explanation or a reasoning for some of these things so that we would know why that would be. I mean, I don't know if it's because, you go into labor and you lose control of the car, or is it because you may be driving along and you feel the baby kick for the first time and it takes you off guard, or I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just kind of guessing here, but yeah. All right, next. Racing to hospital. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, you would tend to hope that they're not having to go by themselves, but the dads or whoever is at work, or I don't know. Anyway, okay, next. A man named Charles Osborne was the victim. There's a weekly test or something on my mom's computer, and it just woke her up after her alarm woke her up twice. My uncle did back through garage door. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess when you're, I get it. I mean, I get it. But all right, next. A man named Charles Osborne was the victim of this medical issue for 68 years. A, stress-induced hiccups. B, a permanent erection. C, excessive body odor. Or D, leaky asshole. He was frantic. I can imagine. 15, I thought. What? 15 what you thought? Whoa. All right. Kelly M answered it. Well, actually, is the only one that answered it, right? A, stress-induced hiccups. Could you imagine having stress-induced hiccups for 68 years? That's crazy. That's just wow. If you ask me, that's wow. I can't imagine. Hold on. That's not how I do it. I don't know how I do it anymore. Okay, next. According to research, women look their oldest on this specific day and time every week. A, Mondays at 2 p.m., B, Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m., C, Fridays at 10:15 a.m., or D, Sundays at 9 a.m. This is an interesting one. I'd go insane. I know, right? Me too. It is not A. It is not A. I'm always going to be paranoid now whether or not I'm actually here. It is not A or D. It's B, Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m. or C, Fridays at 10:15 a.m. It's not A, D, or C. Kelly M. Now I'm going to get used to saying Kelly M when Kelly Pink isn't even here. But yes, it's B, Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m. Amy's playing. Sin was playing. I don't know. Am I here? I'm fine with you just playing. No, but Amy had popped in with the answer. But I wonder why we look our oldest on Wednesdays at 3:30 p.m. Makes no sense. There's Amy. All right, next. Oh, you're listening. Is that what that says? Is that what it's supposed to say? I would think Mondays. I know, right? All right, next. To handle overcrowding, poor nutrition, or just plain boredom, cute and adorable ducklings will waste time by A, stealing food from the babies of other species, B, taking part in duck orgies, C, purposely kicking siblings out of the group, or D, resorting to cannibalism and murdering other ducklings. Interesting. I would think Mondays, her keyboard is drunk. Yeah, her keyboard's drunk. Yes, it's D. They resort to cannibalism and murdering other ducklings. I mean, how rude. And gross, a little bit. All right, next. Human life is fleeting, but it could always be worse. Take dragonflies, for example. A dragonfly only lives for A, 24 hours, B, 24 days, C, 6 weeks, or D, 6 months. Dragonflies are beautiful. How awful. I know. Very rude. Very, very rude. Shoot, what was I was just thinking I needed to do something. Okay, I don't know. Anyway. What the heck? Ooh, it felt like something just either stung me or bit me right on my middle finger. It is not B. So it's either A, 24 hours, C, 6 weeks, or D, 6 months. Regardless, it's a very short period of time for a dragonfly because they're beautiful. I mean, really? That sucks. It is not B or C. So it's either A, 24 hours, or D, 6 months. Okay, Amy got it. It's D, 6 months. So sad. So sad. They're such beautiful, beautiful insects. Right? That's what they are, right? All right. Next, in 1871, an Ohio lawyer accidentally shot himself and died while demonstrating this in court. A, the incorrect way to load a gun. B, how a defendant could have hypothetically shot himself. C, how the safety on a gun works. Or D, how it's nearly impossible to shoot yourself. Wow. They always land on my toes at Link. Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, Kelly M got it. It's B, how a defendant could have hypothetically shot himself. Could you imagine? I mean, first of all, if it's in evidence, it should have been checked multiple times. But Why is there a bullet in there? Did somebody know he was going to be doing that and decided to slip a bullet in there? Never know. Idiot. All right, next. Talk about a dickhead. What is the correct name for the slug whose penis actually grows out of its head? A, banana slug, B, cock slug, C, pecker slug, or D, phallus slug? Where do these things come up from? Are these other slugs? Are they all actually a slug? I mean, or a thing? It is not C. Okay, Kelly, no problem. It's not C. Sorry. I want it to be. It's not. You would think they would check it, but your idea is possible. You never know. It is not C, D, or B, which leaves. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up button, if you wouldn't mind doing so, I would greatly appreciate it, especially since this is the third try. Yes, Leanne. I'm sorry, Amy came in first. Yes, Amy, it's A, banana slug. Okay, next. Dung beetles spend their lives looking for animal poop. These disgusting insects will A, steal shit away from other beetles, B, lay eggs inside piles of shit, C, feed off piles of shit, or D, all of the above. Okay. The range. My mom said good night. I think Leanne came in first. I mean, not that it's timed or anything, but yes, it's D, all of the above. I mean, they spend their lives looking for animal poop. I mean, really? Well, I mean, they're dung beetles, but still. That kind of sucks, right? All right, next. In 2006, a team of scientific researchers totally fucked up and accidentally killed Ming, the world's oldest clam. Ironically, they were trying to determine Ming's age. The mollusk was believed to be A, 143 years old, B, 234 years old, C, 507 years old, or D, 600 years old. Okay. Hey, hello, Carlin. Welcome. How are you? All right. Carlin got it. It's C, 507 years old. Did I pronounce that correctly? I apologize if not. All right, next. I hope anybody that may be new in here from the last live, don't mind that I read the cards the way they are written, whether foul language, sexually explicit, whatever the case may be. Praying you have a peaceful, restful night, waking refreshed. I hope so too. She probably is hearing me read that, but yeah. Carl Ann. Sorry. Carl Ann. Thank you. All right, next. Don't piss off a skunk that's hanging around your backyard. If it decides to aim and fire, it'll be impossible to outrun. A skunk can shoot liquid from its anal glands at a distance of up to A, 15 feet, B, 6 feet, C, 32 feet, or D, 18 feet. Holy mackerel is all I got to say. Hi, Carl Ann. Welcome to the chat. Thank you. Well, I need to plug my phone in. I will keep you running, but I got to get these finished. Love you. Love you too, Doris. Thank you so much for having been here. I appreciate it. Love you, my friend. Thank you for letting me continue to run. It is not D. Love, hugs, and prayers to you. It is not D. Close, but no cigar. So A, 15 feet, B, 6 feet, or C, A, 15 feet, B, 6 feet, or C, 32 feet. It is not 6 feet, so it's not B or D. So it's either A, 15 feet, or C, 32 feet. Well, I'm kind of back. My son just got here talking to me, distracting me. No, tell him to go. Oh wait, he brought you food, right? So okay, I can't tell him to not bother you. All right, Leanne got it. It's A, 15 feet. Oh, and possums emit a skunk smell too. Don't ask me how I know. Really? Uh-oh, we have possums out here that she likes to well, okay, she likes to bark at them. I don't normally let her out if I know one's out there, but I'm sorry that you found out though. All right, next. Next time you kill a mouse, don't toss it away. Do like the ancient Romans did and use the crushed mouse brains for A, an antacid, ew, B, a fever reducer, C, toothpaste, or D, contraception. What? Gross. Crushed mouse brains? Ew. Yep, brought food, but I have to cook it. Oh, well, that sucks. No, they eat our chicken and duck eggs. Oh, man, that sucks. I'm sorry. It's not A. So it's either B, a fever reducer, C, toothpaste, or D, contraception. I'm not keeping no money. Especially once you know this answer. It's not A or D. It's not A or D. So it's either B, a fever reducer, or C, toothpaste. That is disgusting. I know, right? Yep, toothpaste. Ew! That's just absolutely ew. Ew. Ugh. I don't know why, but that just really grossed me out. It's toothpaste. Gross, 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 gross. All right, next. The record distance for squirting milk from a body part. Wait, hold on. The record distance for squirting milk from a body part is 9 feet 2 inches. Who holds that record and where did the milk come from? A, a Vermont woman from her nipple. B, an English woman from her nose. C, a Russian gent from his anus. Or D, a Turkish man from his eye. What? That's stupid. I don't care what era it's from. It's disgusting is what it is. It's not A. Yeah, okay, Leanne got it's D, a Turkish man from his eye. 9 feet 2 inches. I mean, holy mackerel. All right, next. A man in Nagar, Gujarat, India. I have no idea. I probably totally butchered that. Owns the record for the most fingers and toes on a human. This human calculator must find it impossible to buy gloves and socks because he's got this many working digits. A, 22, B, 43, C, 31, or D, 28. Fingers and toes on a human. The most fingers and toes on a human. What part of the mouse? Mouse brain for toothpaste. It is not B. Brains, Kelly, I think. Yeah, mouse brains. Crushed mouse brains. It's not B or C. So it's either A22 or D28. Oh, no. It's not A, B, or C. Yes, Kelly got it. It's D28. 28 fingers and toes. Let me put this here. So, yeah. All right. Imagine nail clipping night. No kidding. All right. Next. Good luck not feeling a millipede as it moves across your ankle. The largest number of legs ever found on a millipede is A, 750, B, 1,000, C, 1,200, or D, 1,300. Millipedes and centipedes freak the crap out of me because of all the legs that they have. At least he can count really true. It's not C or D. So it's either A, 750 or B, 1,000. I'm so sorry. All right. Carl Ann got it. It's A, 750. 750 feet. I mean, just, No, 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 thank you. You are too much. I knew you were going to add some kind of a, I don't have to, by the way. Okay, she knows who I'm talking to. Ooh, yeah, ew, no, gross, gross. Now I'm going to feel like they're crawling all over me, on my ankles. All right, Kim Goodman holds the world record for eyeball popping. Alrighty then. Goodman can make her eyes pop an astonishing 0.47 inches out of her head. How did Goodman discover her odd talent? A, entering a college talent show. B, getting hit in the head with a hockey mask. Ow. C, taking a dodgeball to the face as a young girl. Ow. Or D, falling off a stool in her kitchen. My brother saw a centipede as big as his whole arm. Oh, no, thank you. He has very large forearms. Yeah, I love you. I love you too. It's not D or C. So it's either A, entering a college talent show, or B, getting hit in the head with a hockey mask. Ow. Just saying. It's not A, C, or D. Yeah, Kelly got it. It's B, getting hit in the head with a hockey mask. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, next. We don't have many cards left. So start thinking, because Wanda isn't playing anymore. So you guys got to let me know what the other game is you want to play. If we should be continuing. Now I can't remember how long I was on my last live. Oh, hello. 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. How long was I on my last live? I don't even know. Hold on a second. My last live, we were on for 3.5 hours. That's it? No. 2 hours and 15 minutes. I was going to say we weren't here for 3.5 hours. 2 hours and okay. Wild guessing. All right, next. In which activity do you have the greatest chance of dying? A, triathlon. B, running a marathon. C, driving 100 miles in a car. Or D, flying 1,000 miles in a commercial airplane in the United States. I would never have guessed this. Well, actually, I suppose if you really think about it, maybe, but I don't know. I still don't think so. Midnight Outburst. Okay. Thank you, Kelly. So we have the next game. You do know that game, right? Yeah. It's got that funky little doodad that lets me see the answer or the things. Yeah. I'm resting on my recliner. I may do a granny tea. Okay, just in case you fall asleep. Sweet dreams, my friend. Oh, it's not B. Ow, that hurt my knee. If I rested my head, I would be doing a granny D also. I didn't sleep well at all last night. Aw, I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah, I don't sleep well most nights. Hold on a second. I forgot to take something earlier. It's a little late, but that's okay. Wait, what? Not sure I know that game. Oh, Midnight Outburst. Well, let's finish this one first. In which activity do you have the greatest chance of dying? A, triathlon. B, running a marathon. C, driving 100 miles in a car. Or D, flying 1,000 miles in a commercial airplane in the United States. And it's not B. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have read that option then, right? If I ask when I took the second thing, it's 12:30. I don't think anybody's playing. Yeah, actually, Kelly, oh no, Amy was answering too. Is anybody playing? Nobody's playing? Wait a minute. Which ones did we do? I thought I separated this in a way that I knew what we played. What? Oh well. I'll figure it out. Am I here? Can at least somebody tell me if I'm here? Just since I really could possibly not be here, although that was the first time that ever happened, but yeah, we were here 2 hours and 15 minutes. Is that what I said? So 2 hours and 45 minutes, but 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Oh, no, 2 hours and 50 minutes. 2 hours. Okay, never mind. Am I here? Can you hear me? Can you see me? And those aren't quite crazy questions because earlier you couldn't see me. So you're there. Thank you, Leanne. You want to guess the question answer? Had to let dogs in. Okay, no problem. In which activity, thank you. In which activity do you have the greatest chance of dying? It's not B. It's either A, triathlon, C, driving 100 miles in a car, or D, flying 1,000 miles in a commercial airplane in the United States. So I now know that 2 other people are still active in here. So yes, it's a triathlon. I had no idea about that. I had to go out and back in. Oh, okay. No problem. Oh, Granny D's back. All right. It's a triathlon. Why would you have the greatest chance of dying in a triathlon, even over a marathon? I mean, I guess it's very strenuous, but still. Anyway, all right. Next, okay, Kelly, just so you are aware, Midnight Outburst has this little doohickey thing, and there are cards that have like a main, like a kind of a category, and then there's a topic. And then I put this card in here, and a little doohickey thing lets me see the answers, because otherwise it's, like this, and it's hard to read them. And then based on the topic, everybody starts shouting out or typing out the top 10 things that would be on here. And then I mark off the ones that are called out and whatever. Some of these can be quite midnight or after hours, and some not so much. So that's Midnight Outburst, just so you're aware, so that you can make an educated decision when we go and we start playing a different game. I tried to say earlier, but it didn't show. You tried to say what? Oh, okay. Hi, Dee. Did you hear me say I may do a Granny D and not off? I think I've played it. Okay. I think you were around when we did. Haha, I wake and say a little something and then fade back out. Just hadn't seen the thingy. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. All right. So well, actually, I guess it's more cards than you would think, but it'll go by fast, I think. Or we can switch over. Yeah, Leanne, I giggled. Or we could go ahead and switch over now. You guys tell me. But yeah, whoever answers first, finish these few cards that we have left, maybe 10-ish, or switch over to Midnight Outbursts now. Only because that was the game that was already picked when I made a comment earlier, or a few minutes ago. Switch now or finish playing this game. That doesn't help me. All right, let's just finish this one then. Next time you go swimming, why does this have to come up? I don't know that I want to know this. Next time you go swimming, I have to go back in the pool to try to patch holes. Really? Anyway, finish. Okay, thank you, Granny T. Next time you go swimming, make sure to not get any water in your mouth. This percentage of adults admits to peeing in a public swimming pool. Okay, this isn't a public pool. A, 40%, B, 28%, C, 15%, or D, 11%. And these are only the adults that admit to peeing in public pools. Gross. Gross. Yes. A, Granny D got it. A, 40% of adults admit to peeing in a public pool. I mean, really? I mean, I know it's a pain in the butt to have to go to the bathroom and take off a wetsuit and pull back on the wetsuit. At least it is for me. But 40%, and that's only the ones that admit to doing it. Yeah. All right, next. You should consider eating your own boogers. Scientists have found that boogers may help A, give you stronger hair and nails, B, strengthen your immune system, C, aid with digestion, or D, reduce stress. In this case, and this will give you a clue, in this case, kids should have great immune systems. Nasty. I know, right? Thank goodness for chlorine. I know. Or you get out of the pool. Okay. I have heard of some people coming out of the pool. My ex-husband had mentioned at one time, coming out of the pool and peeing while hosing yourself off with water. I guess it's better than him having peed in the pool. I guess, I don't know, but yeah. Let's see. Amy got it first. It's B, strengthen your immune system. So there you have it. Eat your boogers. All right, next, survival tip. If you find yourself stuck in the jungle without food, you can eat this to survive. A, snot. Why not? They just told us it helps your immune system. B, your feces. Gross. C, body hair. Or D, scabs. Yeah. I don't know why. I just got the chills. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's not A or B. So it's C, body hair, or D, scabs. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just gave me the heebie-jeebies. Those are all I know, right? They really are. Yes, it's D, scabs. So you can eat scabs if you're stuck in the jungle to survive. Gross. Natalie, please forgive me. D, can I ask if you have seen Freaky Geek in your live chats? He joins in quite a few, and I've not seen him for weeks. I've been asking around. No, you don't. No forgiveness needed, Leanne. I am curious to. I mean, I haven't been in anybody's like literally anybody's lives or videos in a little bit, but what if you don't have? I know that's what I was thinking. So what? You're supposed to cut yourself to get a scab to be able to. Okay. No, I haven't. It's strange when you don't see a regular person around. Yes, it is. I haven't seen him either. Just like Scrap-a-Dap-a-Doo. For a while there, saw her all the time. Then, bam, gone. I mean, several people, actually, now that I think about it. I haven't seen him either. All right, next. Oh, I hope he's okay. Because I know he's been a regular on multiple people's. But saying a prayer, he's okay. All right, next. You might be getting swole in the gym, but you'll never be stronger than your own hair. A head of human hair is strong enough to lift A, 45 pounds, B, 23 pounds, C, 1 ton, or D, 13 tons. What? This is absolutely insane. Yes. Did you know that, or is it because of my reaction? Yes. A head of human hair is strong enough to lift 13 tons. That's 26,000 pounds. What? That's insanity. That's insanity. But long hair, short hair, I mean, I would tend to think there's a difference there, but anyway, that's crazy. Especially when it's worked into our projects. How strong does our hair get? No, it was really strong and never goes away. I mean, that's craziness. Is that not crazy? I mean, or am I just blown away? I mean, crazy. I'd hate to be the one who tested that. Yeah, really? Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine. All right, next. The human mouth is a salivary. Wait, hold on. I'm having some serious issues tonight. The human mouth is a saliva factory. How many gallons of spit does a person produce each year? How many gallons of spit does each person produce each year? A, 87, B, 115, C, 43, or D, 78? Wow. Leanne, I do that sometimes. I know there's one I think worked into my mom's blanket because I was trying to pull it out and there was like nothing I was doing to pull it out. Granny D got it. It's B. 115 gallons of spit is produced by each person each year. That's crazy too. All right, next. Long before condoms were invented, men found other ways to use protection. Which of these wasn't once a form of contraception? A, animal intestines. Oh, no, thank you. B, is it acai fruit? Well, actually, no. Is that how ACACIA? Is that the Acai. Hold on. No, no. So this is acacia fruit, maybe? C, beeswax. D, crocodile poop. Ew, ew, ew. If somebody came at me with crocodile poop as a form of contraception, I'd be like, huh, no, thank you. Just yeah, no, no. So which one of these was not a form of contraception? Sorry, dog crawling all over me. No problem. Wait, was the D the answer to this one? If it is, no, that's not the right. That's not right. I gotta see. Okay. No, no, you're misspelling it. Pronunciation. Acacia. Acacia fruit. Acacia fruit. Um, yeah, no. Okay, so no, D was not the answer. B is not the answer. Gross. I know, right? None of them sound appealing. No, they don't. And okay, so it's not D or B. So it's either A, animal intestines, or C, beeswax. It's not A, B, or D. Is that from a cat? Is what from a cat? No. What, the acacia? No, it's a fruit. Yeah. It's C, beeswax. So beeswax was never a form of contraception. So crocodile poop was. Who in their right mind would ever have had sex with somebody using crocodile poop as contraception? Or animal intestines? Disgusting. I mean, I don't know what acacia fruit is, but whatever. Yes, beeswax. All right, next. The traditional Yukon Territory drink that involves dropping a dehydrated and salted human toe into booze is called a dehydrated and salted human toe is into booze is called A, the dirty digit, B, the slow foot, C, the nail biter, or D, the sour toe cocktail. Gross. And Lottie, I'd rather have beeswax than gator shit. I know, right? I mean, seriously, that's the point. Croc poop, and no one's wanna hubba. So true. So true. It is not A. But the dirty digit, that actually sounds like a good drink. Who would do that? I don't know. I don't know. And all right. It is D. It's the sour toe cocktail. I mean, are you kidding me? It's a traditional Yukon Territory drink. A dehydrated and salted human toe and booze. No, thank you. Just saying. All right, next. That crunch in your peanut. No, I don't know what this is, but I don't know that I want to know. That crunch in your peanut butter might be more than peanuts. The FDA allows one of these per 100 grams of peanut butter in your jar. A, fingernails. B, rodent hair. C, human fecal matter. Or D, sawdust. Why would that be crunchy, though? I don't know, but I've never had it, so I guess I can't say. But it is not D. So it's either A, fingernails, B, rodent hair, or C, human fecal matter. Yes, rodent hair. Per 100 grams of peanut butter in your jar has. That's just gross. It's just gross. Rodent hair. And human fecal matter, I'd never eat peanut butter again. Next, jelly beans look shiny and delicious, but do you know what gives the candy its shine? The coating is made from a concoction that includes A, shoe polish, B, insect shit, C, bee semen, or D, floor wax. None of the above, please. But especially not this, although I haven't eaten a jelly bean in a very long time, but still. I hit wrong letter. I knew that one. Yes, it's B. Insect shit. What? So insect shit gives the shine on jelly beans, or it gives the jelly beans its shine? Gross. Insect shit. Who the hell thinks about this stuff? I mean, who comes up with this? Oh, let's try some insect shit to see if we can shine these candies up. What? I mean, what? B, I have my ew face. All right, next. 70% of people admitted to not doing this before jumping into a public pool. A, shaving, B, showering, C, going to the bathroom, or D, wiping after taking a shit. Ew. 70% of people admitted to not doing this before jumping in the public pool. We already know 40% of people admit to peeing in the pool. I don't eat jelly beans. Yeah, Granny D, if you answered B to this, yes, it's B, showering. 70% of people admit to not showering before jumping in the pool. That's a big ass percentage. All right, next. Mickey D's, more like Mickey D's nuts. A person eating fast food regularly will consume roughly how many pubic hairs per year? A, 12, B, 17, C, 9, or D, only 3, but that's enough. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Yeah. A person eating fast food regularly will consume this many pubic hairs. It's not D. It's not D. I don't shower before I go to the pool. Why is that terrible? I'm not understanding. Okay, but imagine some of the people that could be at the pool. I imagine you as being relatively clean as a general rule. But imagine some of them that aren't. I did not want to know that. Sorry. It says I wish I didn't know. Yes, Kelly got A, 12. So if you consume fast food regularly, you consume 12 pubic hairs annually. Ew. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Am I missing something? You're not necessarily missing something. I don't shower to go to the pool. However, there are a lot of people that don't shower for quite some time before going to the pool. Any of those are too many, and because the employees don't wash their hands, maybe, and their pubic get stuck. And I don't know. That's why I don't eat at a strip club. I would know. You don't eat like at a bar. You don't eat the communal pretzels or pop or whatever, popcorn or whatever that they have in the bowls, because so many people, even today, after all this has been going on in the world the last couple of years, use the restroom, don't wash their hands, come back and eat from that communal bowl also. It's a cesspool of horribleness. The chemicals in public pools are so strong it would strip anything bodily nasty. I don't know that you want to try. Well, okay, maybe in typical ones, but I didn't actually finish watching this video. However, in Vegas, evidently there are some crap. What time did I say I took that? Hold on a second. What time did I say I took that second one? Remember I said, remind me if I ask what time it was that I took that? Was it 12:30? No. Son of a biscuit, I can't remember now. So Rose, I'm not drinking no water. Dang it, beer. Okay. But some of the hotels have party pools during certain times of the year. It's standing room only, literally in the pools, standing room only. You more often than not can't even see the water. 11:30? Was it that long ago? No, it couldn't be that long ago, was it? I don't think it was that long ago. Hold on, I got to think about this for a second. No, it couldn't have been. Son of a biscuit, I should have asked somebody to message me. I forgot. Anyway, standing room only in these pools. These pools, per who, I don't know if it's the state, the city, I don't know. But they are supposed to, maybe 12, I can't remember. Was it 12 or 12:30? Oh, well. They, by law, I guess, I don't know if it's a law, but by whatever, are supposed to keep their filters on 24/7 and like strongly chemical, right? They showed inspectors going around and collecting scummy stuff that were like in the corners, Band-Aids, hair, cigarette butts, condoms, everything. And it was disgusting. It was so disgusting. Now, granted, the pools are standing room only, filled to the brim. You can't see the water during like high seasons, but there's supposed to be mandates on this, but they're not. It's disgusting. When I saw she was watching the video, she actually had to turn it off at one point because it was so absolutely disgusting. But I was seeing what they were collecting as specimens to test. Ew, 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 ew. And yeah. I'm sorry I'm dozing off. I'm going to have to throw in the towels. Love you, good night, everyone. Good night, Amy. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it so very much. You know that. Love you, my friend, and we'll talk soon. Sweet dreams. Yeah, let's not join the pool the party pool. I know, right? I mean, that's not the same as a regular public pool, but kids pee and poop in it all the time. So many unsanitary people in the pool. Yes, there are a lot of chemicals, but don't think about it too long. Just don't think about it too long. I'm falling asleep too, struggling. No, everybody's leaving me. Nobody loves me anymore. It's okay. Yeah, good night. Love you a bunch. This too, Granny D. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Sweet dreams. And yeah, we will talk soon too. And again, thank you for what we talked about earlier too. Have a great night. Do you guys want to finish these last two cards? Oops. Or not? Was it 12:15? Like, for sure it was 12:15? Good night, Granny D. Sweet dreams. Son of a biscuit. I can't remember. Anyway, you guys want to finish the last two cards? Sorry. Two more cards. I'm up for 2 cards. All right. Sleep tight. In just over 2 years, what percentage of... Oh, this one I remember, and I think we all... Yeah, anyway. Sleep tight. In just over 2 years, what percentage of pillows' weight is made up of dead dust mites and their droppings? A, 4%, B, 15%, C, 22%, or D, 33%. This is just in 2 years. What percentage of a pillow's weight is made up of dead dust mites and their droppings in 2 years? A, 4%, B, 15%, C, 22%, or D, 33%? Yes, it's D. 33% of your pillow's weight after 2 years is made up of dead dust mites and their droppings. Ew, 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 ew. Yes, yuck, absolutely 100%. All right, next. When you swim in a chlorinated pool, your eyes start to get red from this being in the water. A, urine, B, feces, C, sweat, or D, all of the above. So yes, there are chemicals, but your eyes get red because of A, urine, B, feces, C, sweat, or D, all of the above. So gross. That's why I put mine in dryer constantly. Yes, it's D, all of the above. Your eyes get red in a chlorinated pool because of urine, feces, and sweat. But I love my pillow and loathe swapping them. They are my dust mites and droppings. Another pool question. I know. All right, so we finished this game for the second time. I guess we'll see if we end up going through it a third time. But do you guys want to play something else? There's only 5 people in here, and there's only 2 of you actually being active in here. You guys tell me. Or, I don't know. I suppose I could say goodnight, but yeah. Ew, I thought it was chlorine in my eyes. I was telling you. I was trying to tell you, but nobody wanted to listen to me. Just saying. I always thought it was chlorine too, originally, but after hearing some oddball things here and there, yeah. Kind of makes you not want to go to a public pool. It just yeah, too many cooties. I'm very grateful that for the time being we have our own pool, but and hopefully I'm gonna have to use some of my dye, my dye that I have, my Wilton's dye for yarn dyeing, my liquid dye, to spot the holes in the pool. You go underneath and you kind of go where you suspect it may be, and you release some of the dye. And if there is a hole, it should like grab it so that you can see where the dye is. But yeah, glad I don't swim in public pools. I know, right? Yeah, absolutely 100%. Very happy we don't swim in public pools. So that's just gross. I'm out, Natalie. I'm exhausted too. These burns are hurting as I type. Love you heaps. Chat soon. Night, everyone. Catch you in the next live chat. Absolutely, totally understand. I hope you heal up quickly and completely. Sweet. Well, okay. You're 14 hours ahead right now, right? And then 15 hours with time change. Anyway, it's what, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. right now. So have as good of a rest of your day as humanly possible. I hope that it stops hurting as much. But thank you for having been here. I do appreciate it. It's 3 on the Arvo. Okay. Yeah, so 14 hours right now. And then when we fall back, it's 15 hours. Got it. Anyway, okay, so I'll probably just say goodnight because it's already 1 a.m. and I think we have to leave the house at like 8 tomorrow or something like that. Not that that's that early, but I will probably get up around 6:30 so I can let Miley out, make sure she does her business. Although the chances of us actually doing anything after, other than maybe running to Publix really quick, are probably slim to none, simply because my mom gets so tired lately. But I mentioned earlier, or in the beginning of the live, that I really haven't been on social media much at all, other than maybe checking out a couple YouTube channels, trying to get good tips on frugality and saving money where you can, or making cheap, easy meals, whether it's prepping them in advance or just being able to do it like as cheap as possible. Not that we have ever really been, not, there's nothing wrong with it. Just it's our own personal preference. We have not really ever bought like regular food at like the dollar store, snacks, stuff like that. Yes. But although we would never buy anything other than maybe the block cheese because their cheese is not real cheese as a general rule. But we were getting tips on like buying the pinto beans there or black beans and how to make an entire meal. Okay, this was before it went up to $1.25. So when things were still $1 each, this particular person, it's the Frugal Fit Mom. She's got a great personality. Love to watch her stuff, but she does a lot of, like prepping and like a prepper, being a prepper, and like not stockpiling, but just preparing and having stuff in long-term storage and stuff. But she also does all kinds of other stuff, and she gives tips on the best sales and how to find the best sales and all this other kind of stuff. And that's what I need right now because I have to save every penny. So she did this thing, and it was going to be a meal for one person for a full week for $15. Unfortunately, she ended up getting one extra thing for not missing it, so it was $16 at the dollar store, and now it would be $1.25 each. But having breakfast, lunch, dinner for one person, so 21 meals for $15. Okay, $16 in 1 week. And the dinners were burritos with pinto beans, black beans, rice, I think some paste salsa that she put in there for seasoning, and tortillas. And so I had sent my mom the video, and I was like, check some of these things out. And we were thinking, okay, we don't know that we would get some of this stuff there, but we would save money buying it somewhere else versus having spent good money, full price at Publix or something, which typically we try to buy sale stuff. But anyway, so where was I going with that? Anyway, so we ended up buying, for tomorrow for dinner, I think is where I was going with this. We're gonna make burritos. We picked up pinto beans to be able to make our own refried beans. We forgot to soak them. I got to go put them in a bowl of water. And some rice and some paste sauce and or salsa and some tortillas and stuff. And we're going to make our own burritos tomorrow. But we have to stop at Publix to get some onion because we wanted to add some onion to it. So I've been finding some really good tips from this person. It's, again, the Frugal Fit Mom. I will definitely have that as one of my favorite top 10 non-fiber arts related channels when I do that video, whenever that is, because I still have to do my Happy Mail video, not announcing my May subscriber redraw winner because I'm not going to be doing redraws. Maybe I'll do my June winner. I don't know. I don't know. Got to think about that. But good night. Take care, everyone. Good night, Doris. If you have left already, I apologize. But sweet dreams, my friend. Although I did say good night to you earlier. So I love a lot of stuff from all. Yes, we do like all these. Also, their garlic naan bread is delicious. Also, their regular naan. And they have other good deals. But depending on what it is, it may not be such a good deal. And she even shares some deals that you would think would be deals at the dollar store that really are not deals. Heck, even today, what did we find at Walmart? We hate going to Walmart. You guys know that. But we went to Walmart because we needed to get some like over-the-counter stuff that she needs during chemo and stuff that just was not on sale at CVS that could be a better deal, but wasn't. So we ran to Walmart. And I shouldn't say run. She's having it. It's taxing for her now, but we went in there, and what was it that we were thinking? Was it the pinto beans? I think it was the pinto beans. They were 1 pound bags at the dollar store, which would be $1.25 now. And the 1 pound bags of pinto beans at Walmart were $1, so cheaper. And the 2 pound bag was like $1.84. Totally cheaper than buying 2 pounds at the dollar store. I think the rice was also a better price, and there were a couple things that were actually cheaper at Walmart than they were at the dollar store, even when it was $1 at the dollar store. So, you really got to know your prices, and you got to shop around in order to find the best, because you would think the dollar store, it's got to be cheaper, right? No, not so much. I just tried, good night, Doris. I just tried the Fiesta Black Bean Veggie Burrito from Taco Bell, and it was the Fiesta Black Bean Veggie Burrito. Got to try that. But we figured, okay, this way we kind of sort of have an idea of what's going into stuff. We were going to get a can of refried beans. And they had the Taco Bell one, which was the most expensive at Walmart. And then they had the Walmart brand. And then they had another brand of refried beans in like the Mexican aisle, where they have the tortillas and the paste and all that stuff. Because you couldn't find refried beans in the bean department or by the Goya or anything like that. So anyway, so I'm looking at the ingredients, and Taco Bell one we put away right away because it was the most expensive. I forgot. I mean, it's still under $2 for a can, but still we were trying to go as cheap as possible. So we were looking at these two cans, and I think the Walmart one was like $1. Don't quote me on this. I could be totally off. Like $1.28, $1.38, something like that. And the other brand was like $1.68 or $1.88 or something like that. And we were comparing the ingredients, and they were very similar, except for I think like two things. And I can't remember why we decided to go ahead and get the pinto beans. Oh, my mom said, well, why don't, because we would need to get at least 2 cans. And she's like, why don't we get one of each? And I said, yeah, but we don't know what either one tastes like. So to then also mix them, not so sure. So we just decided to go with the pinto beans, but crap, we want to do it tomorrow night. So I got to go throw the beans in a bowl of water so they can soak overnight, which it's ready. Yeah, so hopefully it's going to work. Oh, crap, we were going to also do the rice. Why did we need to do the rice in advance? No, that was for the fried rice that she made, which was really good too. But she made all of this stuff with only $16 from the Dollar Tree for one person for 21 meals. $16. It was like 70 some odd cents a meal. What craziness? I mean, like what she said were pretty tasty pancakes. Okay, we have a different palate because when growing up, my mom in particular had a lot of food from my aunt who was a chef, and we're Ukrainian, and so lots of flavor goes into a lot of it, lots of fat too. But of course, as everybody got older, they started adjusting the recipes so they weren't so fat laden. But so a lot of things that a lot of people think are delicious that are like, anywhere where we'll taste it. We're not saying it's bad, but it's like, so now, we wouldn't make a big deal out of it, but it's because our palate was conditioned a certain way for so long. But it was crazy. She made corn muffin. She ended up making corn muffin pancakes. It sounded delicious. Corn muffin mix pancakes. And then fried rice for lunch with dollar store spring rolls. She said the freezer ones are like absolutely delicious. And like for the first 4 days first 3 days, you could have 2 of the spring rolls with the fried rice, and then the other days only 1. And then the dinners were the burritos, and it was like, I mean, wow, that's just craziness. But I think everyone left but you and I. That's fine. I buy the Great Value, but it's easy to make your own refried beans. Yeah, well, I think it was the Great Value. Was it the Great Value? Because it had to be, because it was Walmart brand, which is Great Value. So maybe we'll try those one time. I think it was the Great Value that had a little bit less ingredients than the other one. I can't remember for sure. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and soak the beans in a minute so that tomorrow we can go ahead and cook them, and not necessarily make them fully like mushed like refried beans, but somewhat smash them. And we're going to use shredded cheese. Obviously we're not following her exact thing, but for the primary ingredients we saved a lot of money than if we went to Publix and got the same stuff that whatever. But we're going to also add rice. The 2 pounds, she did a pound of black beans and a pound of pinto beans I forgot how much rice she used. I think it was a 2-pound bag she got. She used half for the fried rice and half for the, I can't remember, and then whatever jar paste salsa they sell at the dollar store. But she used the smaller tortillas, so things didn't really fit. You couldn't really fold it and roll it. But when she mixed it all together, there were enough, I think, to have 3 burritos, I think, for each dinner. I mean, they weren't big, they were little ones, but still 3 burritos for each dinner with only that much stuffing. But hey, we need to get a white onion. No, we have a white onion. We're going to have onion, shredded cheese. We're going to make the beans. We're going to make the rice. We got the paste to mix into it. And we're going to make our own inexpensive, or way more inexpensive than what we would have typically done, burritos for dinner tomorrow. So we don't like jalapeno. We don't like spicy. If you add jalapeno juice to your refried beans and a little butter, they taste good. Ooh, but butter. Yep. Even our own homemade refried bean. Yeah, the one that we have though. Did I disappear for a second? Because it sounded like it was going to try to disconnect me. But yeah, I can't remember which. We have 2 different potato mashers. One of them should work well. Take 2. What she did, she used a pastry, like that has, it looks, it's got like the wires that just go like this across. It's a pastry blender. That's what she used to do her beans, but they didn't really mash that well. Take 2 tortilla shells, put queso cheese in the middle, and fry in tiny bit of oil. Delicious. That does sound good. 2 tortilla shells, put queso cheese in the middle, and fry in tiny bit of oil. That does sound delicious. The jalapeno juice won't make it spicy. Just make sure no seeds. Yes, you disappeared for a second. Yeah, it came up really quick saying that it was reconnecting like it did earlier. So I don't know what the heck is going on. I don't like that that's happening though. I really don't like that that's happening. Anyway, but I really should get going so I can go ahead before I forget. Throw those beans into water, and then the heat is. I know the heat is in the seeds, but the rest of it, because even she said that she takes the seeds out to take most of the hot out, and they like hot. Like she uses chili peppers on, or chili, red chili flakes. No, whatever the spicy ones, and jalapenos and everything. But they like spicy like on everything. But she says she takes the seeds out to lighten the hot because one of her son or somebody doesn't like it quite so crazy hot. But me too, starving. Well, I'm glad you came on tonight. It was fun. Yes, I am glad too, and it definitely did, help. I mean, I do fake it also until I make it. It's just the way I am. But it was definitely a good thing that I decided to do it, because hopefully it'll pick me up enough to help along for the next, whatever. But we'll see. But it was fun. I'm glad you were here, and then we got to play trivia because that definitely helps. Also, I need to get some new ones though, because we've been playing the same ones for quite some time. I have to check Five Below. I mean, I really don't have the money right now, but they have some card like trivia type games for like $5, I think. And I really would rather get a full game, not a full game, but like, this that's got tons of cards. I mean, the whole box is almost up to about her chin is basically cards. But like this was on Amazon, I want to say like $20 something. But can't do that. So I hope you feel a little bit. Thank you. I do right now. Yes. Thank you. Just text me if you need to. I will. Thank you. I love all trivia except maybe sports. Yeah, me totally not about sports. That's even when we do the 80s, 90s that Amy got me for my birthday. No sports, unless it's a multiple choice. Then maybe, or depending on if it's something like really, really, really famous, maybe. But otherwise, nope. No one else plays in my family. Oh my goodness, my dad was the game player, but my parents got divorced when I was 5. But they were best friends. Well, after a little while, um, but he was the game player. I'm hugely into games. I used to play all the people, like in life. I would play all the people. No, I would play one person. I would keep going round, 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 having all the kids until I filled the mansion with, all the cars and all the kids. But like, sorry, I would play all the people, or at just basically any game. I would play all the people by myself. I'd be playing solitaire all the time, which I play on my phone once in a while, and you know, I because my mom's not a big game person. She tried to appease me by, we got a Monopoly game at Target that was on like clearance, and appease me. She's like, "That's a game I wouldn't mind playing," but yeah, I think we played 2 games, but it took forever, and then we finally just closed it down. But yeah, um, mom would like the Family Feud one. She would. She's just not really into it. It's just not. She doesn't. It's just that's just not her thing, and I get it, and that's fine. Look at Delish. She comes up with some of the weirdest concoctions, and her and hubby. You might get an idea from her without using her ingredients. Okay, yeah, I will. This chick, I don't know. I just seem to not necessarily relate to at all. Again, she has a family of 6. They've got 4, I guess, 4 kids, and the 2 of them. But it's all of her frugal tips that I was really looking at, and the prepper, and like stocking up on long-term storage foods and stuff. Not that we have room, but just those. That's why I happen to find her. I don't even know how I found her. I wasn't even looking for that, but it came up, which that's just how. I mean, I feel God is behind all of it, but it came up, and then I found a bunch of her videos, and that's what I was really looking at. I did look at a lot of her like meal planning video. Not a lot. I watched 2 of them, I think. Meal planning videos. Um, Again, all spicy, but it was more on the frugal tips, and I loved it because, like, for Sam's Club, she said, like, with the price, how they have the prices, the little cards that show the information. She explained what the different, like, on the bottom left, there's a number, and then it'll be like there will be an N. If there are price things that say an N, that means it's like regularly going to be in stock and never going to go on sale. And if it's a this letter, wait, hold on, I took screenshots of that, I think. I found it quite interesting. Hold on a second. If there's an A, it's an active item. The item is normally carried in the store. If it's a C, it's a canceled item, so the store no longer will carry it once it sells out. Like, it's probably on clearance, and they're never going to carry it again. If there's an O, it's a one-time buy. The store only has a one-time shipment of the item, won't get it back again. So if you like it, get it then. Like, sometimes you'll say, "Oh, I'll come back next week to grab that." No, if it says an O, don't even get it then, because you're never going to find it again. And S are items that will be restocked a few times until it's gone, and then will return next season. It's a seasonal thing. And then there was something else that I found really interesting. The N is it should always be in stock. A is an active item. The item is normally carried. I already read that, but there was something else that she gave a tip on. And like everything at Sam's Club is like $7.98. That means it's a regular priced item. If it's 91 cents, it means it's a clearance item, which I knew that already just from experience over there. But damn it, what was the other thing? Oh, she did also mention, and with Costco, she said another tip to save money at Costco is getting the executive card. Yes, it's $120 for the year. But if you're a frequent Costco shopper like this person is, you only pay for a membership once in your life. I haven't paid a membership fee in 5 years. What Costco does with the exec card is put aside 2% of every purchase you make, and come time for your renewal, you'll get a nice gift certificate that will not only cover the cost of your membership, but you'll also have money left over to buy more stuff at Costco. So I thought, now we aren't that frequent of shoppers, so that wouldn't necessarily be anything from us. But if you are a regular Costco shopper, that's a great deal. I mean, 2% of whatever you're purchasing all year long. And then they give you also technically, according to her, and this is based on experience, you don't technically need a Costco membership card, because if you know someone that has a Costco membership, and whether you pay them or give them the money for it, or if they want to gift it to you, maybe for Christmas, if they get their cash cards, which is basically a gift card, but it's the Costco gift card or cash cards for whatever. I mean, $10 isn't really going to be conducive, I guess, but or as accurate. But let's say you need $100 worth of groceries, and you pay your friend, hey, can you give me $100 worth of these cash cards? As long as you plan on using your cash card, you can go in, pick up the $100 worth of stuff, use your cash card, and leave. You don't even need the membership. So if you really can't afford the membership, the annual membership, there is technically a way around it. There are all kinds of other tips that she has. It's ridiculous. I look at her, Amy Marion and Jamaril, can't think of her last name, and there's only one of me, and they have a lot more people in their household. Yeah, I have to go now. Son's starving too. Good night, hon. Big hugs and love. Big hugs back to you. Love you, my friend. Thank you so much for having been here. I really do appreciate it. And we'll talk later. But thank you so much for joining as a member. Thank you so much, as well as the super chat. And now you know how the drawings work. But have a great night. Yeah, Becky, Our Tribe of Many, that's the other channel I've talked about. Totally nothing in common with them. They have a family of 11 kids. Everything is done in bulk. Everything is done huge. Everything, whatever. But I just love their family dynamic. And she homeschools everybody. She cans her own food, whether it's vegetables, meats, whatever. She has her own garden when she's able to. They're in Lincoln, Nebraska. She grows stuff at home inside when she can't have her garden. All these have totally nothing in common, but you pick up great tips. This particular person, like I said, it's the Frugal Fit Mom, but the main reason, not to mention the fact that she has great companies that sponsor her channel, also that you can get great tips for. But is it on YouTube that you're the Delish, or can you send me a link or something about them so that I can remember? I'll take a picture too, just in case. But why is this not coming out clear? I guess it's clear enough. But anyway, thank you for that. I do appreciate it. And again, I have been not off of completely social media, but have been highly inactive on social media when it comes to either my business or supporting others that support me or anything like that. This last week, between just having a really hard time emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, everything, it's like taken everything to try to keep my mom's spirits up. And so I've really been focusing on what to do to better the situation. And my mom's concern is that we were going to get accustomed to these, I don't want to say shortcuts, but these things, and which was going to make us get comfortable in it and not want to get back to normal and me get a job and make money, or even my business or whatever. And I'm like, no, Mom, these are things that we can carry on into that and continue to be frugal, even when we may have, times will be better. And, because many people that have money have it because they are frugal like this and make these smart decisions. I mean, other people have it even without that, but you know what I mean. So anyway, okay, they're on YouTube. I will have, so it's called Delish. Their channel is called Delish. I'll check it out. But if you happen to find the link or see it, or next time you're on it, if you remember, if you can send it to me, I would greatly appreciate it. But anyway, I think I'm going to get going. Have to be up early. Want to go throw those beans in the water so they can soak overnight. But thank you so much for being here. I'm saying extra prayers that it is not an infection and that it's just maybe irritation or something. And thank you for the prayers for Tammy with Twisted Stitches. She's got a long road ahead of her, but so grateful she survived that accident. And yeah, Miley says hi and bye to her peeps. She was a very good girl, other than licking incessantly on a certain spot. And of course, my mom, as always, says thank you so much for all the continued thoughts and prayers. She's having a pretty rough time this time simply because she's overly tired. The pain is not, knock on wood, is less than it has been, but it's different at the same time. But she is so wiped out and drained, almost like the first time, not quite as bad. Knock on wood and prayers that nausea has not been an issue, but she's just so tired and very, very frustrated right now, and very easy to just snap, which I get. But yeah, thank you for the continued thoughts and prayers for her, as well as for Miley and myself and everybody that I mentioned earlier, which included you, Becky. And my next live should still be able to be next Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Maybe I'll hop on over the weekend. I don't know if that's going to be possible. We'll play it by ear. But thank you all so much for all of your support. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. And if you do need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. And we will add you to our private prayer list. If you don't mind my sharing it anonymously, though, let me know that, and I will do so. Otherwise, it'll just stay private. And I'm starting back up with, well, at this point, I don't know that anybody's actually still going to be listening that I wouldn't have the address of. But if you would like to get a Christmas card from me, and you don't think I have your address, or you possibly may have moved or something may have changed, email me again at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. And I will add you to my address book. I know I am late on April and May birthdays. I may just have to give up and not worry about that and do better next year and just go forward, because otherwise I'm going to keep just feeling overwhelmed with everything else that's going on. But I'm going to still play that by ear. But Christmas cards, I am starting to add addresses. Son of a biscuit. I need to somehow get thank you cards. And I need to get my auction set up, but I just haven't had the oomph to reach out to those amazing friends that were willing to donate. I don't know if they're still willing to, or if they still have stuff, or did they donate stuff that they were going to donate to somebody else. I don't know, but I need to try to figure things out, because yeah, things are just, anyway. But have a wonderful night. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of your support. I'm so happy I decided to do the live, because I think I just would have gotten deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into that hole had I not done so. Maybe this will have lifted me up enough to get me the next few days. So yeah, have a wonderful night. I love you guys dearly. Thank you so much for all of your support. I so absolutely appreciate it, as does my mom. Miley does, even though she doesn't really know what's going on. But thank you, everyone, so much. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you hopefully, it should be for sure, next Tuesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I may hop on over the weekend. I don't know that for sure, though. I will let you know either on my Facebook group, as well as on the community tab, if I do decide to do an impromptu live. Don't worry so much. Things will sort themselves out. I know, but it's hard not to when you're just a natural worrier, which I normally am not. It just let everything roll off my shoulders. But right now, with so much going on and having to balance so many things, I can't let things roll off my shoulders too much. But anyway, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for having been here. I really didn't think I thought you had fallen asleep, Becky, but sweet dreams to everybody. Prayers to everybody. And yeah, and positive thoughts, of course. Love you guys. Have a great, oh man, I just dropped a bunch of stuff. Anyway, have a great night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.